Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great pleasure to be here as a speaker at the third International Conference of MSAT. My paper entitled Developing the Debris Incinerator Vessel, ODIV, as the new solution for managing marine debris in small islands of Indonesia. We have plenty contributors. There are Rini, Daud, Justicia, Penny, Agus, Marza, Rudi, Haryanto, and Vivi, coming from Ministry of Marine Affairs and Fisheries, also from Coordinating Ministry for Maritime and Investment Affairs, Director for Waste Management Affairs, Department of Environment, Seribu Island Regency, Department of Environment, Jepara Regency. This is our outline. We have backgrounds, methodology, and result, and conclusion. Backgrounds. Marine debris has been considered a global environmental issue, yet its impact on each country are varied. The main way of land debris into the ocean is through a river, and all of us agree with it intuitively and scientifically. According to Meyer et al., in her paper, we can see here that Asia rivers contribute about 80.99% of global plastic waste emitted to the ocean. It contributes for 0.8 up to 2.7 million metric tons per year. Plastic debris in river, estuaries, oceans will block fluxes of gas into and out of aquatic ecosystem. In the end, it will destroy ecosystem metabolism. We have also backgrounds for combating marine debris from umbrella regulation such as law or Undang-Undang in Bahasa number 32 year 2009 regarding environment protection and management. And below that law, we have ministerial regulations and also presidential regulations. All participants can see the title and the number of regulations here, and we will focus in the presidential regulation number 83 year 2018 regarding marine debris countermeasure. For managing marine debris, we have 5 strategies. Strategy number 1 is national movement to increase the stakeholders' awareness. Strategy number 2, land-based waste management. Number 3, waste management in the coastal and marine area. Number 4, funding mechanism, institutional strengthening, monitoring, and law enforcement. Number 5, research and development. The methodology for answering the problem of marine debris in small islands, we approach with science approach and engineering approach. In the science approach, we study and collect the secondary data. Also, we check the reality, what happened in the islands, and also the activities. We also see and analyze the waste management model in the islands. As participants can see, the distance from Seribu Island into final dumping area in Bantar Gebang around 160 kilometers. In Jepara to Karimun Jawa, the distance about 70 kilometers. For engineering approach, first we must specify the requirements of the owner or the requirements of emission of the vessel, because a vessel cannot be built merely on artistic aspect, but must focus on the aims of the vessel, the purpose of the vessels. Number two, we will dispose certain functional characteristics such as specific hull form, powering, space, and weight distribution to analyze the stability and also the purpose of the vessel can be achieved. Number three, the vessel should demonstrating certain technical and economic performance. The focus of the design of debris incinerator vessel will focus on minimizing the fuel cost. The result, we survey the Karimun Jawa Island and also Seribu Island. We have many facts such as 3R activities, reuse, reuse, and recycle activities already happened in the Seribu Island. And also they have a bank sampah or waste bank, as all participants can see on picture B. They have also composting near the bank sampah area. They have landfill, such as picture A. They also have cleaning crews to collect all the debris, land-based debris around the island, and also collecting litters stranded in the coast. And during west monsoon, the stranded marine litters happened in Seribu Island and also in Karimun Jawa Island. They have diesel and electrical incinerators, but most of them do not run due to protests from local residents. The odor and smokes from the incinerator accused for the death of a child in Pramuka Island, and only 5 electrical incinerator running from 16 that deployed around the island in the Seribu Island. They also have the debris carrier vessels. There are 28 debris carrier vessels from big, like the picture in the picture D, 125 tons capacity, and 8 tons capacity like in the picture E. All the debris carried to final dumping area in Bantar Gebang, Bekasi, near Jakarta. And they transit in Muara Angke, like in the picture F, transferring the land-based debris and collected waste from vessel to the trucks. After defining the purpose and the initial design of the debris incinerator vessel, we have upright hydrostatic calculation and graphics. We have longitudinal center of buoyancy, transversal center buoyancy, and vertical center of buoyancy, hydrostatic curves, and also weighted surface area and water plane area from -25 until 175 degree trim of the vessel. And this is final design. We have debris incinerator vessel, which is undertaking pattern process, and we have length overall 48.3 meters, breadth 10.8 meters, draft 2.5 meters, edge height 3.5 meters, velocity 8 knots, lightweight tonnage 326, deadweight tonnage 545 tons. The investment for the DIV around 112 billion rupiahs, or in US dollar 857,000 US dollar. By developing and implementing this vessel, we hope that fuel cost expenses can be saved around 260,000 US dollar per year. Conclusion, reducing and managing land-based debris is a vital aspect to minimize leakage into the ocean that will become marine debris. For small islands characteristics like Indonesia, we recommend utilization of debris incinerator vessel in managing marine debris on site. The DIV will save times, travel times, no open area required in the islands, and save fuel cost for transportation. The DIV already implemented sustainability in its engineering process, i.e. aim to reduce fuel cost. Thank you very much for your attention. Let's discuss. You can contact through email or through mobile phone numbers. Thank you. That's all. Thank you very much.